Hazel is my name. With my spouse Samuel, I reside. My age is late 50. He is 5 years my junior. My spouse and my younger sister both attended college together. I met my husband because of my sister. Our family consists of 2 kids. These days, both are self-sufficient and have their own families. My age causes me to reflect on the past a lot. I have experienced a great deal in my life up until this point. It makes me happy to have had 2 kids, but I'm not content with my husband. Not at all. He makes fun of my time in school. Nor does he have a job. You're not even aware of that. Is it the reason you just hold a middle school diploma? When my spouse and I argue, he always says this to me. My spouse is correct. My only high school degree was from junior high. My goal was to attend high school. I didn't detest learning after all. However, Samuel, back then, we were really impoverished. The world was small, and the internet had not yet become widely used. I followed my parents' instructions, completed junior high school, and obtained employment. However, my 5-year-old sister received her college degree. That's because I put a lot of effort into helping her finish college. Making a life with what I have is not an easy task. That's why I didn't want her to go through that. I made the decision to put in more effort. Luckily, my sister excelled academically. She was accepted to a prestigious college, not to mention that my spouse was one of her classmates, so he's also from that place. He takes great pride in it. He would use this education as an excuse when we got into arguments. He never displayed any signs of it when we initially met. I was therefore happiest when we were married and had our first daughter, but my happiness started to fade with time. It was customary at Samuel for people to resign from their careers upon getting married. My plan was to leave my job and dedicate myself to my child, but my spouse never gave it permission. In addition to taking care of the house and raising our child, he wanted me to work full-time. After the birth of our first baby, he left his job. At that point, I was hoping he would let me become a housewife so I could concentrate on cleaning, but he didn't do anything. I still had kids and housework to do. I figured he could at least provide for the family financially if he didn't assist me in any way. I'm not sure whether I could manage 2 children by myself. Money was a concern for me. I tell him, hey, it's Samuel's job for you to get a job. 6 months after he quit his job. To whom do you believe you are speaking? In front of me, you are the only one. It has been half a year. Will you continue to be unemployed? Do you believe you could provide me with advice? Oh no, not once more. I'm someone greater than you, a junior high school graduate. I'm delighted for you. So I suppose you'll soon reach your ultimate objective. I get a job if I desire one. Furthermore, you cannot select your own job. I have the ability to select. Yes, that's right. All right, choose one idea. I'm unable to. I don't want to work at any job. It's possible that he attended a prestigious university. Maybe he could study well, but he is completely incapable of making a living. His fancy university degree is a decoration if he accomplishes nothing with it. Then, at minimum, take care of the family. Which sort of fool are you? I mean, it's absurd of me to do that. You are the one who gave birth to the kids. You ought to feel appreciative. Because of the circumstances we faced, I've stayed with this man for years without divorcing him. If you got divorced in our generation, people would stab you in the back. Furthermore, the mother is not the lone victim of abuse. Unwanted rumors will be directed against the youngsters. I sincerely hope that doesn't occur. However, they have now both grown up. I believe you should break up with him. I'm getting close to retirement age and I'm considering getting a divorce now. The mere thought of it brightens my future. In addition, I've been preparing for my exam to retake high school for a long time. Since children are becoming adults, I have more time to study with Samuel. I finally passed the exam as a consequence. Naturally, I haven't discussed it with my spouse. If I told him, I'm sure he would make fun of me. I got an admission letter the other day. My sister called and left a message. Hi, how are you doing? I am on my way now. I take it you're back home. What is happening? I'm at home now though. I'm at the station. All right. Give the door a 10-minute unlock. Whoa, hi there. She hung up on me. My sister came 10 minutes later. Truly, Kim, what's not right? What's up with your husband? Our divorce was finalized. How come? When? I see. When was that? I think that was 6 months ago. That was unknown to me. I kept that from you. Do you have a spare room in your house, by the way? No, we don't. You do indeed. Every child has grown up. Yes, but if they would still like to visit, there is still space for them. Their rooms remain as I left them. The guest room is then deserted. Yes, it is. Then I'll just remain there. All right, I will move in here as of right now. Give it a minute. Isn't this too pressing? No, it's not. Samuel has given me permission. Yes, it is correct. If she gets into trouble, I tell her to come on over. After visiting the convenience shop, my spouse has returned home. Why did you choose it without consulting me? It's peculiar. It's your sister's fault. I mean, you're meant to be helping her, right? Middle school graduates are stupid because of this. You're accurate. She also doesn't assist others. Lucy gathered Samuel's support and turned against me. Yes, I am aware. This is how she's always been. Even though I'm at my breaking point, I gave it my all for her. I still love her as family. However, I can't help but feel a little resentful about it. Following that, I was merely airing my views. I moved in with Lucy. In addition, I am the only employee in this family. Every day, Samuel and Lucy did nothing. Help out if you are going to be staying at someone's house. Why? Samuel doesn't contribute or take action. Oh, Jen, you must have experienced a difficult time following your middle school graduation. You have a serious money obsession. After a while, Lucy and Samuel began going out together, which startled me. Their interactions with each other were the things that most disturbed me. It's as though they are lovers, but I don't think they are unaware of this. I understand. I'll need to work things out. The reality of this as well, from now on, it wouldn't be shocking if they were in a relationship because they lack common sense. A week after I hired an agency to look into them, the findings were exactly what I had anticipated. They were in a romantic relationship. My children consented to getting a divorce from me after I told them this. I no longer feel any regrets. I made the decision to hold off until the ideal Samuel was divorced. I completed my legal studies while they were away. I began doing this while I was a janitor at a law firm. An employee of the legal business informed me that he had passed the bar test at the age of 69 when I was working there. I was quite impressed. The fact that a man in his 70s could take a chance and challenge something amazed me. Hearing their narrative made me want to accept the challenge as well. Then my retirement date arrived. When I got home, Lucy and Samuel had a weird smirk on their faces. I wish to speak with you. What's that? As of today, you are retired, correct? Which implies you don't have a job. How are you going to support yourself? You are unemployed and left middle school with no money. I've had enough of you. I will not allow an elderly woman to take advantage of me. Never. Simply gather your belongings and leave this place. Samuel, you should be thankful for the long time we've been married. Otherwise, do you desire a divorce? He then let out a high-pitched laugh. I know what I mean, so don't ask too hard. Do I need to be more explicit? You simply lack the intelligence to understand it, don't you? Will you remarry Lucy and file for divorce from me? They exchanged a startled look before they burst out laughing once more. You were aware of it. Next, let's expedite it. I am no longer in need of you. If you get down on your knees and truly don't want to leave, I will take that into consideration. That will not be required. This is convenient for me because I wanted to divorce this man when I retired. Next, please sign this. I removed the divorce decree from my purse. Their mouths hanging open, the two of them froze. Please finish it promptly. I'm heading out. Why are you the one writing the divorce decree? Since I was considering filing for divorce, Samuel, I reasoned, would be the appropriate person to divorce if I were going to do it too. I got dressed up for the final Samuel. Samuel, move quickly. Now let's move. Jen's going nonetheless. Isn't that nice? At her insistence, Samuel signed the divorce decree. That's it. Without hesitation, I looked through his entry. I suppose my attitude wasn't to his taste. He continues to swear. You did, however, graduate from middle school. Are you aware that you will pass away shortly? Oh, I'm not aware of that. Would you please, both of you? The kids came into the living room when I cued them in with my voice. Hold this here. Thus, he does not destroy it. All right, I understand now. You people are truly disgusting. The worst father there is you. Although it is a great honor for you to graduate from a prestigious university, it has no practical use in your life. You've been jobless your entire life, yet you're content with your decor. That is incredibly foolish. Do you not think so? How come? Actually, my kid was first to the party. You really are an old, unintelligent jerk. All right, kids, it's just too real. You people are really sincere. I have evidence of your adultery. Lemony is a payment method. All right then, my kids and I left the house. They had no money after that. I should have received $1 million from them. That was the cost of their unemployment. I suppose that after I filed for divorce and gained my freedom, they took out a loan from a risky lender that gave money to those without jobs or court orders. I can finally focus on my studies now. I put in a lot of study time and worked as a cleaner for Samuel. I was consequently admitted to the law school of my choosing. I studied for 4 years, finished graduate school, passed the bar test, and eventually became the lawyer I had always wanted to be. My kids and their families are with them. They gave me a small celebration. I had the most amazing life. However, are you aware of the saying that those two were searching for me? How am I aware of that? My ex-husband paid a visit to my new home. Please assist me. He was crying outdoors when I heard him. Lucy, your sister, is not employed at all. We don't have any money. I visited the children. They refused to acknowledge me. Naturally not, you moron. You claim to be extraordinary. You are not even close to me, given that I recently passed the bar and you are a recent middle school graduate. All you had was a college name, so you have nothing to live for. Nevertheless, if I fail this education, I'll end up on the same level as him, don't you think? You've always made fun of the person you're requesting money from. It's very funny. Why exactly do you reside in such a lovely area? I do so as a result of my work. Do you have a job? Yes, I do. I was a janitor in a legal practice once. What do you mean? Are you a personal housekeeper? Yes, I am. I tidy my own workstation. At your desk? What on earth are you discussing? I opened the door and left it chained. You may now proceed. I displayed my lawyer badge for my former spouse. He simply stopped. You know that you can live as long as you wish to if you don't give up. We're going to battle you in court if you follow me around like this. After saying that, I loudly shut the door. Following that, I never heard from my ex-husband again. Lucy did too, but like him, she never came back after I told her the same thing. They are merely schooled, so they will keep falling apart with no effort on their part. They'll just continue on their current course, I suppose. You can do anything in life if you never give up. Jen is a diligent individual. She is deserving of our regard. I'm delighted that her kids completely support her. I hope Jen leads a happy life.